Look, if you're anything like I was during my weight loss journey, I understand that the holidays can be a big source of anxiety. It can be a big source of discouragement. It can be a big distraction from your weight loss goals. But trust me, I got you. The things that I'm going to share in this video is going to make the holidays a breeze for you. So I got the idea for this video from a subscriber who commented. I don't have the screenshot, but he just asked, like, yo, what are some tips to help us get through the holidays? And not only will these tips help you not lose focus, but these tips will help you accelerate your progress during the holiday season. All right, so let's get right into it. But before we do, I have a free resource for you guys. It is my No More Diets nutrition guide. It's a powerful resource. I provide everything you need to know about nutrition, which is the most important part when it comes to weight loss. All right, so click the link in the description and take advantage of that. All right, so a lot of these tips are things that I normally do during the holiday season because I've survived 3 or 4 holiday seasons where not only did I not gain weight, but I was able to stay lean and even lose body fat during the holidays with these exact tips. And one of these tips are a doozy. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. It's kind of closer towards the end of the video, but one of these, you're probably going to judge me, but I'm telling you, it works. All right. So the first thing that I do, you want to increase the intensity of your exercise during, I want to say October till January. That's when I turn it up. I'll switch my training style to a more intense style. Like I've been doing a lot of circuits. I start doing a lot of hip finishers. I'll reduce my rest time. I make sure that I leave the gym feeling a little bit more spent, because it just helps me maintain my body fat percentage during the holidays. I can get away with some extra calories because I'm doing more cardio. Like I said, my rest times are lower. I'm pushing a little bit harder weight, right? I'm exercising for an additional 15 to 20 minutes, right? Instead of doing an hour, sometimes I'm doing an hour and a half now. I'm just upping up the activity in the gym, which leads to my next tip. You want to increase your outside the gym activity. Maybe you should try to take breaks during the day and go for a 5 to 15 minute walk. Maybe do that 2 or 3 times. Take the stairs. Park in the back of the parking lot. Instead of sitting down while your kids play at the park, play with them, right? Try to find ways to just increase your activity in general, because those calories that you burn from just regular activities, it adds up. All right, the next tip, you want to create momentum going into these holidays. Now, what I mean by that is, I know my willpower is usually strengthened by results. So if I go into a holiday and I've been really grinding hard, I've been seeing some results, that's going to give me more incentive to not overindulge during the holidays, right? So if you, right now, you know Christmas is coming, you know Thanksgiving is coming, if you just turn up the intensity a little bit, apply a little bit more willpower with your diet, now going into these holidays, you'll have that momentum. And like I said, that's going to inspire you to stay focused. All right, next tip, only indulge on the actual holiday. We're talking about 3 holidays here, guys. 3 holidays. A lot of us have these excuses about why we can't stay focused during the holidays, but when we boil it down, we're talking about 3 days. 3 days. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. So only indulge during those days. All the other days, all the other times, stick to your program. You have to tap into your willpower stores. I know it's a little bit difficult when you're traveling and you got family. Listen, but your goal has to be that important to you. So just make it a rule for yourself that you're only going to indulge on the actual holiday. Yo, by the way, shout out to everybody who bought a Movement t-shirt. They are officially sold out, but we're going to be doing a re-up. We're going to do a Black Friday re-up, so stay tuned. Movementclothes.com. I will keep you guys posted as always. All right, so when it comes to the day of the holiday, you just want to be strategic about the order in which you eat your food, right? So for instance, I like to fill up on protein and veggies first. My first plate is just veggies and protein. And after that, then I'll go for the carbs, right? And what that does is you fill up on the protein and the veggies, it doesn't leave much room for you to kind of overeat the carbs. That tip has worked for me year over year. So try that one out. Another tip, bring your own snacks, right? A lot of the times it's not so much the food that gets us in trouble, it's when we overindulge in dessert. So if you say, hey, you know, I'm going to indulge in the foods, right? I'm gonna have my sweet potatoes, I'm gonna have my yams, I'm gonna have my chicken, I'm gonna have my whatever you eat for Thanksgiving, right? But if you just say, no, I'm just not gonna do the pineapple upside down cake. If you bring your own snacks, your rice cakes, your protein bars, your fruit, whatever it may be, That'll put you in a better position not to be tempted to maybe overeat the cake. And you have to pre-decide this. You have to pre-decide. I don't care if you write it down. I don't care if you just tell yourself, listen, this is what I'm going to do. This is the plan. You have to have some sort of plan. And I think one strategy is to say, hey, I'm going to indulge in food. I'm going to eat my protein and my veggies first. And I'm not going to have any dessert, but instead of the dessert there, I'll have my own healthy desserts. That's a plan. It's a compromise. It's not necessarily you sacrificing the entire experience, but it's a give and take here. And I think there's an element of sacrifice that is required if you want to stay focused during the holidays. All right, next tip. You want to minimize, or if not cut out, food-centric holiday rituals. So instead of maybe inviting your friends over and baking cookies, maybe you should invite your friends over and you guys go for a walk around the neighborhood looking at people's holiday lights. Maybe that's one idea, right? Whatever rituals that you have that are based on food, maybe creatively try to find a ritual that is based on activity or just simply based not on food, maybe based on conversation, based on something, right? Something creative. Next tip. When you recognize any feelings of guilt or shame around anything that's happening during the holidays, and this can be applied to anything in general, do not tolerate it. You cannot tolerate the guilt because that doesn't help. It's going to snowball you into these negative emotions that's just going to inspire you to eat horrible foods anyway, right? So just know that the guilt and the shame should have no place. You should have no tolerance for it. Just cancel any thought that causes that feeling, that causes that emotion of guilt or shame, okay? So here's the last one, and I know this one is not gonna work for everyone, right? But this is something that I personally did. I gamified getting people to talk shit about me. There was one time I was so focused, I went to my aunt's Thanksgiving dinner and I had my own food. I brought Tupperware with my own specifically prepared meals. And everybody talked shit. I wore the black sheep badge with honor. So if you can gamify, like, all right, how many people I can get to make comments about how I'm eating or what I'm eating or my weight loss journey or how I'm changing, like really try to get as many people in your family or your friend group to comment, to talk shit about you, and just wear that with a badge of honor. I'm telling you, this may sound weird, but if you mentally turn it into a game and you detach yourself emotionally from it, because it's to be expected, you know, people are going to have their slick little comments to say, and that's cool. Let them have that. You reverse the game on them. You say, okay, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to try to get people to make comments. Again, that may sound strange, but it works. Anyway, guys, hopefully this was helpful. The holidays should be about family. Yes, enjoy food. You want to have balance. You don't want to have guilt. You don't want to experience shame, right? But if you go in with a plan and you're focused and your goals are important to you, you will get through these holidays without losing too much ground or maybe even gaining some ground, all right? Remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself, so evolve. Peace. Pardon the interruption. I know you are sick and tired of putting in all this work, all this effort, and not seeing the results that you want. I know you're tired of not knowing what to eat, not knowing what exercises to do. You're tired of feeling the frustration and maybe even the depression from continuing to fail at achieving your weight loss goals. I understand what you feel. I want to help you with that and give you a chance to win some cash. I want to teach you what to eat. I want to teach you what exercises to do. I want to do everything I can to eliminate all of the confusion from the weight loss process for you. You just have to trust me and give me a chance. So with my 1000 Transformations Challenge, I'm going to be picking 3 winners. I'm giving away a total of $10,000. And this is not just about weight loss. I want to give you tools that'll help you with your depression and anxiety. I want to help you lower your blood pressure. I want to help you gain the confidence that you need to finally meet the love of your life, or maybe the confidence you need to improve your current relationship. I want to help you find the higher version of yourself. This challenge is full of real people who are seeing real results, and you don't just have to take my word for it.
I went in for my follow-up, man. I was down 13 pounds. My blood pressure was perfect. And I went from a 13 to a 0. I feel so good the fact that I know that what you're doing is making a difference.
Listen, don't let the fear of the unknown stop you from taking this action for yourself. This is the sign you've been waiting for. This is honestly the opportunity that I wish I had at the beginning of my weight loss journey, and I do not want you to miss out on this. Click the link in the description right now, sign up for the challenge. I do 2 Zoom calls with my challengers every single month, and I want to see you on the next call. So don't procrastinate, click the link and sign up right now. I'll speak to you soon, okay?